right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC, and if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Nickal! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, one of the UFC's best to come over to.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you go up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all these great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity. The greatest heavyweight fighters to ever step foot in Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity.
Oh, big shots from the top. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if
back mount now. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Chimaev's in half guard. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, nice little elbow attack to the body. Chimaev's back in full mount.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Chimaev's in half guard. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
Beautiful transition.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
In the half guard.
Khamzat Chimaev ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Chimaev's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Under a minute now to go in the round.
He's in the mouth.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Gotta be careful here.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
"15 seconds remain in the round. Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Round two next.
Stop.
All right, take a seat, sit down, relax, take a drink, slow that heart rate down. Listen, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. Focus on that.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh, strong punch there by Chimaev. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Nickal back in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Good work from the top here by Nickal. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Stay in tight. Stay in tight. Grab the hand. Grab the hand.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Chimaev's in half guard. Just over 3 minutes to go now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor? Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oh, another heavy shot gets through.
Now he's going full mount.
You have to fight back.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go. Don't be flat. You gotta be on the side.
He's got to start throwing now.
I need you to move. Scramble.
He's going to attack armbar here. Oh, he's got the armbar deep. He's got it locked in.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Wow, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete right now?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, this corner can stop it, the referee can stop it, the doctor can stop it. Somebody needs to do something because this fight is over.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Nickal. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Ooh, good armbar attempt here.
This is tight. This has got to be the end of the fight. This fight hurt.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
Lands with the ground and pound. Final seconds here of round 2.
This is where he wants to be.
Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
Breathe, relax for me. Everything's good. You're fine, okay? We got a cut, but he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, Nickal gets caught by that straight punch there. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Chimaev going for the takedown, but unable to land. Oh, spinning back right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. And now some separation. Well, that's how you draw it up. Nice trip to secure the takedown. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to strip. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Oh, nice.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Lands a big elbow there. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nickal. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Chimaev getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Come on now. You got to get it back in your guard.
He's got to be careful here.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
Chimaev getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes.
Let's go.
Nice positional control here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Oh, big elbow.
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
Good work, guys. Come on, let's go. Let's get busy. We got 30 seconds left.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Nickal. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. Heading back to the corner after that round, Chimaev's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really opened up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
He didn't like that left hand.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Massive shot from the top.
Getting him out here.
Chimaev's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Good work from the top here by Nickal. Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the on-ball. He's got it! By submission!
Man.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.